Everybody's correct. Hey guys, so it's me again. Skull and this guy, I forgot who he is. And basically, this is the second episode, like you just said. And I guess we're gonna talk about stuff.
I would have prepared some stuff.
That's crazy. Anyway, so what games have you been playing recently?
Damn. Half-Life 2. I mean, it's been hella fun, right? I mean, it's been praised a hell of a ton. And for the first hour of the game, I was just like, this isn't really for me, I guess. And I kind of just wanted to play Portal 2 and just Portal. But then kind of more into the game, I got super invested once I got this like water boat thing. And that was just hell of a lot of fun. And each chapter introduces something new, and it just keeps getting more fun and interesting as it goes on. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. How about you?
Well, I haven't finished that game yet, but I do know how good it is. And I've just finished RoboCop Rogue City. This is actually a really cool game.
Mhm.
I'll admit, it can be a bit broken, like the cutscenes are animated really badly. However, I suppose the graphics and like the gameplay is just way too good. So you just forget about it over time. I don't know why the DLC is just customization. You have to pay just to customize.
Yeah, that is a bit dumb.
Yeah, but I did it because I love wasting my money.
We know.
But anyways, I I honestly do think it's a cool game, especially for RoboCop fans. And walking around like a recreated version of Detroit is so good. But of course, the open world part isn't exactly open world. You can only access it through different levels, which is kind of annoying, and you can't go back. Like once you've completed the game, you
It's kind
can't.
of like a hub for levels.
Yeah, you can't really go back and just do open world. Yeah, but overall, I thought it was pretty cool. Just going around as RoboCop, you're just a tank, and you just
Yeah.
destroy everybody. It's so much fun. So yeah,
I mean, you are like a plate of metal. Like just
I mean, yeah, technically you are fully metal, but I'm just saying, in terms of gameplay wise, that's how it makes you feel.
I mean, that's fire. Um, I don't really remember the other game I played. Like I've just been playing Half-Life 2 for like 5 hours. Um, I guess another game that I've just played was like, oh God, Odd something.
Odd something.
Odd. It's called Oddmar.
What kind of Mario is this, bro? Like, what are you saying?
I don't know. It's like a mix of Rayman Legends and
Odd is
then
definitely the word. Like, what?
yeah, and it's just fun actually. Like the gameplay is similar to Rayman Legends, which is why I like it. And just the only thing different, I guess, to Rayman Legends would be that the movement is more floatier because the superpower that he gets is just like he can just jump off the ground with like a mushroom, and that's it.
Okay, that seems interesting.
Um, sorry, I'm just gonna continue off a little
Okay,
bit
yeah,
more.
go on, go on.
I've only played like an hour, but it's been still a lot of fun. I had a backstory, lore. Basically,
No.
as a kid, I played this game on Android because it was free, and I played like 3 levels, and I really, really liked this game. It was so much fun, and I thought, how is this free? Like, I should be paying for this, but this is just so cool. I love this game. I love that it just made it free. And then the 4th level was locked behind a paywall saying you have to pay
Oh,
to
I have a
play
story
more.
about that as well.
And I got so depressed because I wanted to play the game so badly and I wanted to support the devs, but I was a kid, so I couldn't pay for it. And my whole life I just wanted to play that game again. And now I finally did, and it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I played this mobile game ages ago. You had to like prepare things, and it was actually really fun to do that. And there was a whole storyline and everything. It was kind of like you read like one page of a book,
Mhm.
of a story, and then the next part would be like you playing the game. And there was like a few levels, and it was actually super interesting. But then, yeah, if you want to play the full game, you have to pay.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you that. They just make you download the game for free. And it's like a jump scare. It's like, why? I would pay for it, but it's a mobile game. I don't think mobile games are worth it unless they're really good.
I
But-
have. Sorry. Continue.
But if I'm being honest, it wasn't that fun. It was fun, but it wasn't that fun. Like, I'm not paying like
Yeah.
£7 for the whole game.
I get what you mean. Some mobile games are. I mean, you did say some mobile games, if they're super worth it, then yeah, you should pay for them. But I've just been paying for like some games that I probably shouldn't have, maybe.
But
I mean, the games that I did buy are good. I also remember buying Geometry Dash, like the full version, because I always wanted to buy it.
yeah, I bought that. I still have it. It's like honestly the best purchase of my life.
However, at the time of buying it, I couldn't play the game. Like, it just didn't let me play at all, and it just always crashed. And I thought, oh, I wasted my money. I gotta get my money back. So I refunded it, and then the update came out, like the newest one, which was you could go from left to right. And
Oh,
I
4.0.
I think I've heard that they fixed that issue, and that issue had been going on for like 4 years. That it just you opened the app and it just crashed.
I don't have any problems with that. Like I said, I still have it, and I've been able to use it.
Strange.
Doctor Strange.
And I guess some games that I recommend would be like Plants vs Zombies, because I've always played that as a kid, and I still do. Download it from time to time. Would you say Clash of Clans? Because I haven't really played that game.
I also haven't really played that game.
Okay, never mind. What mobile game would you recommend then?
Oh, I mainly just play the classics like Subway Surfers and Jetpack Joyride. But hold on, let me actually get my phone out. That would be much easier.
Yeah. I mean, Geometry Dash, of course. Even the light version is like just good because there's so many levels you can play endlessly. And then once you get good at the game, it's like, do you really want to continue playing? Or it's just like a free trial that can go on as long as you want it to.
Yeah. Like, I think I've been playing Marvel Snap for a while. It is genuinely a fun game.
Mhm.
I would explain it, but
I would actually like you to explain it to me because I've
Oh.
been thinking of getting that game.
so it's literally totally free. It involves you playing not Snap, even though it's called Snap. It's not actually you're not actually playing Snap.
Damn.
You're playing a card game where you have all your heroes. Each one has different abilities, and there's like 3 locations. You put your card in any locations when it's
Mhm.
your turn, and it does something. So each card has a point. When you put it at a location, you get a point at that location, or how
Okay.
many points the card is, and it would also do its ability. Like, it will say maybe if the opposite player also puts their card at this location, you can destroy them. So, yeah, and you have to get 2 locations. Have to be you have to have the most points. I mean, on 2 locations.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 to win. And it's like there is a lot of different things to explain, but it'd be too confusing.
Yeah.
I also noticed it's a bit laggy when I open my phone, but I don't know about why that is. But
Maybe
it is honest.
photos? Or like
No, I
some
mean like just the
storage?
game in general.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I play like this app called Offline Games.
Yeah.
You can play like simply loads of the popular games like chess or pool or like word search or a lot of things. Like normally there's apps for just one of these games each, but this has all of them in one and it's free. And like it says, you don't need Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's honestly I would definitely recommend it. I haven't really got a lot of apps right now, so a bit of a bad time. But yeah. I also have BitLife, but only because I paid money on it when I was ages ago.
Oh.
And I'm an idiot for doing that, so I kind
You
of
have to pay money for it?
only if you want to like. I actually can't remember what it does.
I think it just removes ads, right?
Yeah, but it also does something else. I can't remember. But it was a mistake. I regret it, but I don't want to delete it because, like I say, I've just spent money on it. So
Yeah.
then again,
Sorry.
I pay for V-Bucks every day. So
That's a fair point.
no, that's true. I'm joking. I'm joking.
By the
I'm not
way,
joking.
by the way, what about Minecraft? You just recently gotten back into Minecraft, and
Never left, bro. That was cringy. But anyway, yeah, you better cut that out. But I recently downloaded it on my PS5 because it just runs better, and I've never actually beaten the Ender Dragon, but now I'm trying to do that.
Okay.
But I keep getting sidetracked by building stuff because it's just so fun to make stuff.
I mean, it's basically like Lego, right? You get all the tools you need, and you don't have to, buy the Lego, which is like super expensive.
I guess so. I would say it's free, but it's not. It's just because I already had it downloaded, so I could just download it again.
Yeah.
But obviously I'd happily pay money for that game. I mean, I can't really explain Minecraft too much because everybody knows it. I'm sure everybody has played it. If you haven't, you're either a baby or you're homeless. Like, there's no way you haven't played Minecraft.
Or haven't been born.
How are they listening? How would they listen if they've not been born?
They have this podcast to like
It just
their
comes,
stomachs.
it comes like a starter pack in the womb. Like, what?
Paid deluxe edition. they pay a monthly subscription.
What's going on? What is happening?
I would get into Minecraft again, but I've got so many other games that I've just started and I need to finish them now. I mean, I've started playing Animal Crossing again, like the Wild Leaf. I haven't. I think I already forgot the name, but just I don't know. It's just a lot of fun to get into it again, and then remove all the weeds, take care of the village, sell my stuff. I also got like a samurai full-on outfit, and it was fun. I then put it on a mannequin in my Japanese kind of like theme house. I don't know. It's just full-on relaxing when
Yeah.
I have so much stuff going on, and when I have like 20 minutes to 30 minutes to waste. Animal Crossing is the best thing to just do.
Yeah, I've never played it, but I do because it's like Minecraft. You just play it when you're bored, and it's just nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
I also have some other mobile games actually.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I played Monopoly Go because I do like playing Monopoly, even though it takes ages to complete in real life. But I thought with the app it could be cool, but I
Yeah.
did not realize it's not actually Monopoly. It's like a.
Oh, it's like a building.
Have you played
sim.
Coin Master?
No, I've
Okay.
just seen so many stupid ads because
Yeah,
of it.
I know. But I'm just giving it as an example. That's what it's like, where you build stuff and people can attack your thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is that a thing? Like, why can't I just play Monopoly?
Yeah, I get it.
And it's a bit annoying. I mean, oh shit.
I do like Monopoly, but I really don't like when it goes on like above an hour of playtime. If I ever make it, which I will, into a board game. I mean, it is a board game, sorry. It's just, if I ever like hand draw it all myself, I'm going to make the rules so it just doesn't go above an hour.
Yeah, because you do like to make your own board games, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Might get copyrighted, but you know.
I'm going to call it like Bronopoly. I don't know. Just gonna call it like something else just so I'm good.
Well, anyway, I like to play Sonic Dash. It's just
yeah,
a cool little endless runner with Sonic characters.
Sonic Dash is cool.
The second one is about like the Sonic Boom show, but that show is not. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was also the worst thing in the world. I did play Pokemon Go, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, Pokemon Go was cool, but I did not want to use my mobile data, and when I did play it, I either ran out of space and I had no idea how to get rid of it, and I was just too lazy to look up the answer for that, or I was just really poor and had nothing to catch the Pokemon with.
Yeah. Moving on to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. No, I'm joking. Temple Run was good. The first one and second one.
There was a second one?
Yeah, Temple Run too.
I don't remember the second one at all.
Seriously.
Genuinely, yeah. I've only played the first one the whole time.
It's essentially the same thing.
Like Overwatch 2. Sorry.
Okay, whoa,
Sorry.
chill.
I don't think I'm gonna get cancelled for that. Everyone else.
No, it's okay. We're just gonna get like
punched. Yeah.
Anyway, except from the thing running after you, it's like a big one now instead of the little ones.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I don't know if it is the first one or second one, but you can have different characters.
I might have played the second one then, if they do have different characters, because I do remember playing with different characters and trying to save up for them. There was this pixel game, but I never remember the name for it, and I can never find it again, which was cool because every character had different ability, and you had to like collect money throughout like the dungeon, and it was kind of timed. Basically, like you had to press on a screen to move forwards, and nothing was really chasing you. It was just you trying to like survive, and if you got too far behind, something would kill you. But I think it was like Fortnite Zone or something.
What?
Like the storm or something. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was really cool, but I can never find it, and it's depressing.
I did used to play Garden Scapes, and also, is it Housescapes? I don't know. It's like a sequel.
Was it the one with the granny? Like
No, that's not Granny.
where MadPat made a whole theory about it.
What?
She was a murderer, I think. Anyways, continue what you were saying.
Okay. It used to be a match 3 game, which is like fun to play, and you can upgrade stuff. Yeah. Then it turned into one of those cringy games. Like, I'll just show you.
Oh,
I can't really explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just completely ruined the game, and I don't play it anymore.
They tried to just be... They tried to appeal to everyone and appeal to no one.
But it did not work. I just realized, how is Alien Isolation on the App Store? Okay, that's crazy.
Like the actual game?
It says it's free as well.
Wait. This should be... Wasn't there like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of alien game?
What are you talking about?
It's the actual game. What?
That is crazy.
That is insane.
Considering it's built for like, a console, that is, or any.
Yeah. Really, that is greatly optimized then. Wow.
Anyways, it's hard to remember what games I've had over the years. I did have Brawl Stars, but I deleted that. I don't know why.
I have deleted that because I haven't. I just don't really play the game anymore because I've always just played it with like someone. I've never really played it alone because sometimes it's just not fun. It's a competitive game, and to me, it's just more fun to play with a friend because even if we lose like so many times, it's still like just fun to interact with them and then just make jokes instead of me playing and then getting super angry about it. Like I don't think the gameplay is super interesting. It's just like it takes kind of a while if you're playing the deathmatch kind of game where you have to collect those power-ups. And
yeah,
I don't know. It's the same to me as like Fortnite. Fortnite isn't a bad game, but I never play it alone because it takes a while to get to the end. And
like 20 minutes.
And I don't know. I don't want to just spend that much time, just running around and then having a 98% chance of dying.
That's good job, bud.
I know.
But anyway, I think also on Apple, you can get Apple Arcade.
Yes.
It's cool because you can play like some of the cool games and OG games as well.
Mm-hmm.
However, you have to pay for it.
And it is a monthly subscription, which
$6.99.
Why would I pay that?
Yeah, when you can just get like free mobile games for free.
Like the best games for like Xbox or PlayStation are super cheap.
Like, look at this Solitaire.
Who would
You
pay
can
that much?
download that for free.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Hillbilly Racing is on here, I guess.
Yeah, that is an OG, but I wouldn't pay money to
You
play
can
that
get,
kind
like,
of game.
Temple Run Legends, but it's like a remaster and it looks like shite.
Yeah. It does make sense.
There is like a Sonic game on here, which is good as well. But like, you can play the original Fruit Ninja, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a.
It's not worth it, and they keep trying to shove it down your mouth, but it's just
Hey, yo.
it's never great at all. Like just make the apps at least paid or something, because I have like 5 games on there that I'd probably play. All right, I gotta talk about Cult of the Lamb because I just like that game. Right, the story is cool. It's not trying to. It's pretty simple. You just basically try and like kill bishops, and because this is about a cult, you raise a cult. If you can't believe that, well, not really raise it. I mean, make it stronger, better, and stuff like that.
Why did you just do that?
I had a quote in my head, and in that quote, they said better like that, but then I completely forgot the rest of the quote, so I just stopped. Okay, I'm gonna kill you. Anyways.
What did I do? What I'm doing is showing you guys how Raid Shadow Legends is a free game to play.
No.
I love how we just started talking about mobile games. I guess that's the theme of the episode.
I did want to like rank every year, and then like maybe talk about the anime convention I went to. But we're just talking about this now, so I guess we're just going down this route.
Wait, you went to an anime convention? Take a shower, bro. Yo, I didn't say that. That was my demon.
Cult of the Lamb.
Minecraft as well is on here.
I did pay for Minecraft, I can't lie.
Heads Up is a cool party game, but I don't want to pay $1.99 for it.
Is it the one where you put it up to your head and then just switch it? Like someone
has to guess you have to guess what's on your head, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But you can actually buy it like as a board game.
Yeah.
So why would I pay? Well, then again, it's gonna be cheaper on the app, isn't it? I don't know.
I think it is easier as well. There should be more topics. I have downloaded that for like one birthday because I was like, okay, let me bring some board games. I'll download that as well. The original Angry Birds.
Yeah.
And they called it Angry. Wait, what did they call it?
Well, first of all, can I just say the Angry Birds series is really cool.
Yeah.
But you can now play the classic one again, but you have to pay 99p. Like, why is it not just free?
What is it called? What is it called?
Red's First Flight.
Do you know why they called it that?
His name is Red.
No. Well, yes. But they called it that because when they uploaded the original Angry Birds, because they removed the previous Angry Birds, because they wanted everyone to play the newest ones.
Yeah.
And they removed like the great games that came before. People were angry, and then they made the OG one, and it was called Angry Birds at first. But then everyone just started playing that, and they got angry. I did play that game, by the way. And then they just called it Red's First Flight because they didn't want anyone to find that and to play the newest Angry Birds games.
I mean, at that point, just add it to Apple Arcade.
You
might as well. If you don't want anyone to play it. Oh, here's the game, Assemble with Care, that I was talking about, where it was actually genuinely a cool game. When you repair stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a storyline. But you have to pay for the whole game. $5.99 for the whole game.
£6. That is a lot.
And it's only got a 3.9 star rating though. So I can't lie. It's cool. I mean, by all means, download the first demo. You know, it is really fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can't play the rest of the game.
Let me get back to Cult of the Lamb real quick.
Oh yeah, yes.
So you grow your cult. That's what I meant to say, but then I messed up, and then we went on another tangent. Rocket League Sideswipe.
What is this? Anyway, continue.
Cult of the Lamb has a simple storyline. It's just grow your cult, defeat the bishops, and then I guess that's it. I haven't really reached the end, so that's kind of what I guess is gonna happen. But the gameplay loop is pretty simple, but also engaging. It's combining Animal Crossing as well as roguelike. And I do like that they didn't go full on. They didn't put a lot of depth to either of those. Like they made it generally easy to understand, I guess, the village or villager aspect, and then also the roguelike aspect. So you have to care for your villagers, but when you go to do the roguelike and then try and defeat the bishops or the bosses that come before the bishop to like get you ready for the boss, the big bad boss, you also don't attend to your village, and things happen without you being in the village. So like you have to basically speedrun the roguelike aspect of the game, because if you don't, like maybe somebody can die in your village. Yes, villagers can die in this one. Or maybe there's a spy in your village. Yes, that can also happen.
Among Us.
They destroy like your buildings like crazy, and then you have to spend materials to get them back. And the only way to get materials is to go back into the roguelike, so you have to do it quickly. And then people are also starving, you need to really care for the villagers. And I really do like it. At the beginning, it's a bit tough, I'd say. I mean, it's easy, but then it gets tough. And then now it's getting more easy because we've set up things like an outhouse where people have a toilet, because previously they didn't. And we also set up a farm, and then like mining area, wood cutting area where people
So
put
it's just
wood.
Minecraft at this point.
Not really. It's not like Legos where you build stuff
I
with.
didn't say that. I said Minecraft.
I mean,
we're trying to
yeah.
avoid it.
But not really a sandbox.
Yeah, I'm joking.
And every time you beat like a level of the roguelike, not like with the boss, you will be able to select kind of a path to go towards. So like once you beat one level of the roguelike, and there's normally like 4 levels before you get back to your village, you can choose a path. So one path can lead to like materials for your village. One path can lead to just more fighting. One path can lead to just getting a like villager, but you have to pay a certain amount for the villager. Or you can go into a battle and like get this kind of weird heart where it's like you get only half a heart. We're hella strong. We never chose that because we're idiots at the game, me and my brother.
I can
And
tell.
yes, and I don't know, it just lets you, because it lets you choose. Each run is different, and maybe if you need something, you'll go down like that path to like get those materials. Or maybe if you're low on health and you don't really need materials, you're like, let me go for the materials because I don't want to lose more health. And it's fun. I do really like it. There's more, of course, to the game. I'll go get my cat. Talk about something.
Oh, I didn't know it was a
To Galaxy.
episode. Jeez. Anyway, on to mobile games again. Hill Climb Racing was like a really, really good one. They also made a second one. Apparently, I did not know this. And they make a Hill Climb Plus for Apple Arcade. I don't know what that's about, but okay. And apparently they made a Lego one as well. Like, what? This is actually crazy. And it is like an official hill climb game. That's actually really cool. I might have to check that out. Anyway, There's been a lot of mobile games I've played over the years. I have been playing Plants vs Zombies, and I do need to play the second one and the third one, and so on. I've been playing the F1 game, not F1 Clash, because that's one is kind of boring. The other one where you can actually like drive the car, and it is honestly fun. It's like a scaled down version of the actual F1 games you play on console. So yeah, it is really cool.
You mean the F1 games which are called like F1 2011?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Don't get me started on the F1 Manager games. Like, why would you want to play that? I mean, it's kind of fun, but you don't drive. You just
Oh.
you manage your team and then you watch them drive. And your cat is all over me right now. Right?
I'll continue, I guess, talking.
Yeah.
I did try to play. I wish more games would just add offline mode. I mean, on Xbox or just in multiplayer kind of games that you do have to pay for, because sometimes someone can say like the multiplayer is really amazing, but you can't really play them because you have to pay a subscription, a monthly fee to be able to play that multiplayer. And I would do it for like Titanfall 2, but there's still issues and there's not a lot of people are playing it, which is sad. Or there's server issues and I just cannot be bothered. Like, I might spend money and then not be able to connect it to any server. There should be just a mode where you can play offline with bots. And I would just love that. You don't level up, it's just that. And I would love the heck out of that. I love games that do that, especially kind of Call of Duty games, because they always have done that. And I love it that they do that.
Yeah. I mean, I also played Mario Go or something, or Mario Run.
Oh, right. I remember.
That was cool, but you had to like sign in with your Nintendo account, and I think when I tried to play it again, I couldn't sign in. So it's unfair how you can't play the game unless you sign in.
Yeah.
Like, and also I found a section in the App Store called Great with Controllers, and I know nowadays people can connect your controller to your phone and that,
Mhm.
but it's supposed to be a mobile game. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to need a controller, and you're suggesting me Call of Duty. Well, at that point,
I liked Call of Duty Mobile a
yeah.
lot. Do you want me to tell you why?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Because I will forget what I'm gonna say.
Sorry. Right.
Yeah. The thing is, if you want me to use a controller on the app, I might as well just buy Call of Duty on my PlayStation.
Exactly.
And it's free, but yeah, if I
Yeah.
play it on console, I'll have to pay like 60 quid or whatever, however much it is.
Yeah, I do get.
So you can talk now.
Right. Call of Duty Mobile, when I first played it and it first released, it was a lot of fun. They had a battle royale mode. They had just a modern Call of Duty multiplayer mode, and later on there was a zombie mode that they added, which was even more fun. So the multiplayer was fun for a number of reasons. You get all the weapons immediately, and yeah, the game was a little bit laggy, but they added all the OG maps that was in the previous games and everyone liked. And I really liked playing those maps. It was so much fun. They were greatly designed. Well, because they were from the OG era, and they've just added the best maps, and it was great. It was phenomenal. And I don't know why, but I guess I was just good at the game because I always won a match. There wasn't a time where I lost. Maybe sometimes like I died way too many times, but that was fun. It was a lot of fun playing that. And I think they added a bit more gadgets. And I think there was a drone where it had like a minigun attached to it, like a small minigun, and you just shot everyone in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It was
sure.
fun.
Yeah, sure.
And then the battle royale, which yeah, it was kind of trying to be like Fortnite, but it had no build mode, which I don't know why, but I just really like that you can't build because I suck at build. And it had stuff to kind of differentiate from Fortnite back when Fortnite was trying to do like a lot of different things. Here was a bit more simpler, and it always kept the map kind of the same. Even though you explore kind of the same places, the mountain and hills sometimes were used differently. Like you could select up to 4 different class. I don't remember what the 3 of them were. I think one was medic, and then the one that I really liked to use was a grapple one. The only power was just to grapple somewhere. And to me, that was a lot of fun because I don't know. I would play with my dad. Right. Sorry, sorry. I would play with my dad, like the battle royale aspect. And then he'd say, okay, there's somebody in that house or like in that building. And I would go from above and then start shooting them from below in the game. And he would shoot them through in the building in the game. And it was just that cooperative aspect that I really liked. And I'd probably play it alone because I just really like the grapple aspect. And they also added snipers, so being able to grapple somewhere and then also use a sniper, and if you're being attacked, you could grapple somewhere else. And then there was also loot care packages. What is it called? Care packages.
I guess.
I don't know why I said loot care. Basically, you didn't really get the most amazing loot from them. You got a power up for your power up that you had. It had basically less. You had less cooldown time, and then it also just grappled like furthermore, and then you got like a bit of armor, and that's it. Oh, you also got to drive cars, and I don't know. I really like that.
That's cool. Remind me next time to never let you cook because that was like 5-10 minutes of stuff. Anyway, back to mobile games. They made a Crossy Road party game that's co-op, which is cool. But I feel like some mobile games just
Okay.
make like a spin-off game just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have to pay Apple Arcade?
yeah, it is Apple. Yep.
Never mind.
Like Lego Star Wars is on here, which is cool, but it's like I don't think that game would be fun on my tiny phone.
Yeah.
You know?
Mobile games are good
There
as
is-
long as it
you-
optimizes the mobile
You can
phone
actually
aspect.
play Monopoly, but you have to pay £5.
You're joking.
I am not joking. Okay, I am. It's $4.99.
Damn.
Even Poe, the little alien pet you used to look after. I love this game, but now it's $1.99 for some reason.
Huh.
Well, I wouldn't really play it now because it's more of a kids game, but you get the idea.
Still, yeah, I really like that game, and now I have to pay for it, which is dumb. I wouldn't play it because I would have to pay for it. It wouldn't be. It's like I don't really care about Poe. It's just something that I kind of would do in my spare time because I have the time, and I wouldn't pay money to do that. I could just take care of myself in real life.
The whole point of the game is to take care of him, and you just said, I'm not going to take care of him. Like, what? It's like when you haven't played on the game for like 10 days and you finally go back onto it again, he looks like he's just died. Like, it's actually.
I'm not gonna take care of him.
I mean, GeoGuess is free on the App Store.
I think you still have to pay for the more.
Okay,
Maybe.
what's the point then?
I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I do think Angry Birds 2 is good as well. But
Something what?
Angry Birds 2 is good because
Okay.
as you're playing the game, if you get enough points, you can get another Angry Bird to play, which is good because
Yeah.
obviously running out of Angry Birds is annoying. But I feel like loads of games would benefit if they just weren't free. I mean, oh god, if it did not cost money.
Yeah, I was gonna question what you said, but it's good that you corrected yourself.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, Call of Duty Zombies was so epic.
No, stop. I'm gonna kill you. I freaking.
Okay, I'll make this short. I promise. I don't know. But basically, why do I start every sentence with "but basically"?
I could explain it to you, but I'd also say basically.
Okay. Basically, it began just like regular zombies where you had to defend yourself, but then later on, you had to go to the certain area to defeat a boss, and that was pretty new. So it was fun, and the boss was actually challenging instead of being super easy. I mean, I never died to the boss, but it was still challenging, and trying to revive your teammates as well as trying to survive the zombies and trying to survive the boss. It was fun. And then they added zombies mode over to the battle royale mode, which was a bit weird and made the game more laggy. And sometimes when I was driving, I drove straight up into a rock because it didn't appear on my screen, even though it did appear to my dad and everyone else in the car. I just full on drove into a rock because it didn't appear.
Absolute madness.
That's that, I guess. Do you want to continue?
Right, now on to Lego Duplo Peppa Pig. This
What?
game is 10 out of 10.
Wait,
actually.
what?
I think it's good.
What? Lego Duplo Peppa Pig.
There's so many Duplo games, by the way.
They couldn't decide on Lego and Duplo. Let's just take both. What? Who thinks? Let's combine both of them at the same time.
I could not tell you. But there was also this train game that I played. I forgot all about it, so that was a bad example. But it was fun, and you can like have your own custom train. And it was kind of you have to collect all the people, but
Kidnap?
it was like Snake, where you had to every time you collect people, your train gets longer, and you
Yeah.
can't bash into yourself.
Okay, so just Snake.
Yeah. I also play Marvel Contest of Champions, which is a good fighting game. Star Wars something is also another fighting mobile game. It's really fun to play in general. And, of course, Roblox.
Roblox is not really amazing on mobile. I just always use it if somebody texts me on Roblox, which never happens. Right, you want to talk about
actually got no phones.
Pocket Mortys? Wait,
Yeah,
Pocket.
I did play Pocket Mortys, but do you need Wi-Fi for it?
No, you don't.
Do you not?
You don't need
I can't
Wi-Fi for
remember.
it. You need a Wi-Fi to like buy Mortys, I think.
But I think I don't know why I stopped. I honestly don't know why. It is just a rip-up of Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's a lot more simple
Yeah.
than, if I'm going to be honest. Like, they do the rock, paper, scissors rule, and it's easy to understand. And to me, it was pretty simple to get through. I still have that game, and I still play it from time to time.
Yeah, and I mean, they also recently added an update where you can get the characters from the anime. Don't get me started on the Rick and Morty anime.
No.
This is a good time to switch from games to movies and shows. Because Rick and Morty anime, what were they thinking? It looks bad. And so I'm not going to spoil it, but what happens in each episode is it keeps cutting from scene to scene, but random things are happening. There's no consistency. And it's like Morty could be telling Rick something as he's walking down the street.
Yeah.
The dialogue is horrendous, by the way. And like he's talking about this new love interest, Morty. I don't trust her, Morty. And then all of a sudden it will cut to them fighting to the death or something. And it's like, what? I think it's something to do with Rick bouncing from different universes, but it's not very, very obvious. And then I can't remember which one it is. But then after a few episodes of this, they're just a completely normal episode where none of that happens. And it's like, you have to stop this. Just make the next season of Rick and Morty, honestly.
Yeah. Or just end it on a good note before it becomes like Simpsons, where it goes on for way too long and doesn't stop.
Yeah, but Simpsons is the best ever.
Have you watched the new seasons?
No, what am I? Simpsons? I tried to say something funny there, but I didn't. Why is Resident Evil?
That's going in the quote book. What? Wait a minute. Rewind.
You can't get it though. It won't let me get it though. Controller recommended. I'll just buy it on console then. Like, what is the point? Wait, I have one of the new well, not the newest iPhone, but I have like 2 generations down and it's not compatible. Like, some games you need like the newest phone. It's annoying.
That is annoying. I remember there was this one game that everyone played in my school, which was like just a pixel drawing game. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. It is like you just put pixels, basically, and it's pretty relaxing. And everyone in my school played that game for some reason. It got just so popular, but I could not play it because my phone was like 500 generations behind. And I could just not. I really was sad because I could never play it. But then I did get the game and I saw that it was not worth the hype at all. Like I played it for 2 hours and was okay, yeah, this is just drawing. I could just do this myself.
Yeah. We were supposed to be talking about games now. I mean, shows now. But
Yeah.
guess what? Uno is an amazing game on the App Store. Like, I know you can play it in real life, but let's say you just don't have the packet right now.
Yeah.
You just put it on your phone. But you know what? I'm going to stop looking at games because we keep getting distracted. Movies and shows. Recently,
What? Wait. So what do we call this episode?
mobile games.
And then we just start talking like 20 minutes. In the end, we just start talking about movies and shows.
Look, man. I don't get paid for this.
Me neither. Right. Let's just go on. Let's just go on. Continue what you were saying.
Okay. This is how you're going to edit it. That's the episode, but guess what? Bonus! We're also talking about shows.
Okay. Right.
I have nothing to talk about.
What was the point?
I just want to talk about the Rick and Morty stuff. I was hoping you'd go after me.
What?
Just name a movie you've recently seen and talk about it. It's not that hard.
Oh my god. Barbie?
Okay.
What?
I'm so sorry. I love that film.
Oh, you did watch it?
Yeah, I watched it in the cinema. It was really good.
That's gay.
Bro. Go on.
It was great. It was something that I couldn't even. It was so unexpected.
Hey, I'm not even a woman, and I understand it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, the ending was like, you don't need to be beautiful, be yourself. And it's like, I'm not a woman.
It
But
was
this movie,
fantastic.
Yeah, the Barbie movie was I think it was really good. It's funny, and the message is good, but is it really aimed at someone like me? I don't care. I think Ken is really funny, and I love how he had this like stereotype of like men, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need a woman to do this. You know, I'm strong on my own.
Barbie was fantastic and a really unexpected, like, good movie. Like, it was the same kind of level as like Puss in Boots 2.
You always say Puss in Boots 2. I get it. It's an amazing film.
It's amazing. That's funny.
You always, I guess, how do you say it?
Mention it.
Yeah, mention it, and you always compare it to other films.
But this is an actual good comparison this time. I swear.
Okay, I believe you for now.
It was just really unexpected. I didn't really expect it to be good, even though everyone said it's good. But I didn't expect it because, well, it's marketed towards, kids, I guess.
Not necessarily, but I guess kids do play with Barbies and that.
Yeah. And
Obviously.
it's called Barbie. Like,
Yo!
it is from
It's weird how
from toys.
I think it's weird. It's about Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just called Barbie, but we move.
And I do love like the dynamic between the two.
It's like they have to be together because that's how it's always been. But obviously, the message is kind of like, be yourself, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be stereotypes. I guess without saying too much, that's kind of is what the message is. And I think Ken's character is really cool.
Yeah.
He does some funny moments. But there's no law. Like they go
There is
from
no lore.
they
Yeah.
have like Barbie Land, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they can go into the real world, but they just sort of travel there.
Yeah.
And the CEO of Mantel, which is the people who make Barbie and Hot Wheels, they
made Hot Wheels.
yeah, I was hoping for them to see a Hot Wheels car or something.
No, I want to see that.
Yeah, but anyway, they're self-aware that Barbie Land exists. But like, what is it? Is it? It's not a dimension because, well, it physically exists, but they just
Yeah.
travel. So it's kind of like Space Jam. It's just there's no lore behind it. Honestly, it annoys me
Yeah.
because I love lore.
I do like the message as well. Like as you said, be yourself, and like the ending made me almost cry. Like it was beautiful.
I mean, I'm not a bitch like you, but it is kind of like emotional and stuff. I feel like that part might be aimed a bit at like women.
Yeah.
But no, I guess men can also take it.
Yeah.
And I just think, long story short, it's full of pink. Everyone wears pink. It looks like a girly movie, but it is actually genuinely a good movie.
Yeah.
And I love how Ken has like a logo that says Ken, but it's actually the Metallica logo. I thought that was really cool.
I think there was also a T-shirt that he wore. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, a hoodie that was like I'm Kentastic.
I think one of them said I'm Ken enough, and
oh, I'm Kenuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like people were wearing that.
That's a good shirt though.
Yeah.
To wear.
Anyways, this is a good movie, and the only downside is there's no Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that is pretty sad. I mean, hopefully they make a Hot Wheels movie. Actually, I don't think that would be.
It would go hard, but what would you make it about?
I mean, what would you if you didn't know anything about the Barbie movie? What would a Barbie movie look like to you then?
I mean, okay, I was about to say something, but you just said to me if you didn't know what Barbie was. So it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But if you go watch the old classic animated movies, and if you look at the toys, Barbie is everything. She dresses up as everything. I feel like a flipping woman now talking about this shit. But yeah, she dresses up as everything, and I guess it would be like a movie where she has loads of different jobs and she can do loads of different things.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I sort of expected it to be.
Yeah.
We're talking about Barbie, man. Like, what's going on in our lives? No hate, but like,
what would a Hot Wheels movie look like? Like, just driving? I don't know.
I guess Forza did a good job because they say that people have made massive tracks all around the city, and that it was like in the actual storyline.
Yeah.
Like that's people acknowledge that,
mm-hmm.
And I guess it could be a big competition where maybe New York gets shut off for the whole public, and it gets replaced with massive trucks, and it's like a competition, and you have to be like in really cool cars, and you just race a bunch of races or a bunch of stunt races, and like there's a main character, and like it has a cool car and stuff. And also, they do have like real cars, but they love making cars that don't exist, like Bone Shaker and stuff like that. They would look so cool in real life. So it would be cool to see those cars in real life.
Also, I just gotta mention the Borderlands movie.
Who?
Sorry, this has come out of nowhere, but just movie adaptations, I guess. Just that sucked. So
I haven't seen it yet.
Real Borderlands movie, I'd say they should probably have adapted. Maybe they should have gone with a new story, based off what the Fallout show did. They just kind of like based it off the Fallout games, but didn't really take the story. They made a new story, and it was interesting and fun for the people who haven't played Fallout, seeing this show and the lore being very interesting, and the people who had played the games who discover something new and also see references to those games. Like that's what they should have done. And the outfits that they also wore in the Borderlands movie should have been like more just what people cosplay. Like people cosplaying had better outfits than what they had in the Borderlands movie. It's kind of like the same with the Minecraft movie, how they're adapting it.
We don't talk about that.
Like the costume designer, no, I don't want to hate on them, but just My God, did they not go in the right direction?
Yeah, and I feel like when a game adaptation is turned into a TV show or animated, it's good. But the rest of them, yeah. Not all movie live action ones are bad, but recently they have been.
Yeah, I mean,
Like the
the
last
only one. Sorry.
the Last of Us show was good. The Mario movie was good, stuff like that. Like when they do it correctly, it's good. But when they just make up some random crap, it's just why?
Yeah, like the Sonic movie was good because, well, it was the first actual like good video game adaptation, so people watched it to see what it was like.
It's like it's weird because you would think, how the hell can you put that in real life?
Yeah,
And I would have assumed they'd gone with like the Mario movie vibe and just animated it, which I'd love that.
yeah.
But they did it. They managed to get it in real life and it works. It's kind of weird because Sonic's supposed to be this big hero, but in like the first movie, he's kind of like no one.
Hmm.
So it's a bit weird like that. But I guess there's not really another way to kind of have humans into, I guess, into the movie because in the games, humans aren't really much of a. They don't have much of a purpose really. You don't really see them. So how are you supposed to make a live action movie without humans?
I
Like
think they should have done something like Transformers One.
yeah, where it's in the main storyline, but there's no point making it live action if there's no humans.
Yeah,
So they animated it.
and it is a lot better because they don't really focus on the humans. And I feel like they'll probably make something like that in the future, right? But still, they did something that the what was it, Michael Keaton, who made the Transformers movies?
Michael Bay. Michael Keaton is Batman and Beetlejuice. Like, what do you mean? Wait, I was so confused then. Michael Bay. Like, wait, bro, he's just an actor. What do you mean? What? Oh, quick side note: the new Beetlejuice film was awesome. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Right. If they just in this the
I said Michael Keaton. Okay, I mean, I'll let you continue, but this is going on for too long. I can't be honest anymore.
they should have just Michael Bay Michael Bay, right?
Yeah.
Michael Bay should have focused less on the humans and more on the Transformers part. And
When you have Mark Wahlberg in a movie, he's a big actor, so
I get it.
they have to focus more on him. It's like, quick side note again, The Rock and no, I think it's just The Rock. In his contract, he doesn't lose in any fights,
Yeah.
and it's like, what's the point? So when you see The Rock, he's always going to win. Okay, yeah, sure. Like he's making a Monster Jam movie, which I do like Monster Jam, but it's definitely going to be one of those kiddie movies because The Rock is an actor famous with kids.
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, could I mean, like, you see, Monster Jam's more of a kid thing, and The Rock is like, he's from WWE, of course, so he's going to be kind of associated with a kid audience. So these two combined, it looks like it's going to be a kiddish movie.
Yeah.
But it still could go hard, who knows? And once again, what would the storyline be? Because it's just monster trucks going around jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
Unless it's based off a true story, who knows? Anyway, I'll let you continue.
Basically, the Sonic movies learned that you don't really need to have human characters to make it a good movie, as long as you just have a good writer and like good characters.
Did they though? The Knuckles show is about.
Yeah, the Knuckles show, yeah, that kind of sucked
That is
because
only about the guy. Like Knuckles is in it just for the fight.
yeah, I'm saying the Sonic movies
Yeah,
learned
okay,
that,
yeah.
not like
Yes.
Paramount. And I'm hoping that the third Sonic movie is gonna do both good. Like they're gonna focus on the characters to make the plot seem more tense. And
Like in the trailer, you only saw Donut Lord like twice.
yes,
So that is a good sign. And also, that movie's gonna go hard.
generally, I think that's all I've got to say. I'm just really hyped for
I
that
think
movie.
We've fully gone over an hour, but there might be some stuff we need to cut out.
Cut out, yeah.
So Well, I'm finished. If you're finished.
I mean, yeah, we've got 2 minutes to set up the next thing.
Okay. Well, I
And then
guess
we're good.
that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
This is like I guess it's been a mobile game episode, but also we had a bonus movie for you guys.
Yeah.
Movie section. So you're welcome. Definitely was planned and everything. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Bye. Have a great day.
for some reason, I forgot how to say bye.
You just stared at me like I had to say the next thing.
Wait, are we still recording?
Yes, we are.
Oh!
Do you suffer from a lack of a vocabulary?
Yo, Pierre,